Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Tuesday. I just ate. That's why I'm like all thrown off. I had to rush a little bit of food because I was doing my video, my WB 100 blue and gray Batman video. You guys have no idea. You guys have no idea. Let me see who's in here with us tonight. Uncarded in the house. No super. How are you, my friend? Happy Tuesday to you. We got Lucha in the house. How are you, my friend? 1-6 posing. This guy posing collectors. Unbelievable. Joker J, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here. We got Daniel in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. We have Babo. Guys, please don't forget to hit that like button if you don't mind. I appreciate it. Figment in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. What's up, Fabs? Show these. Yeah, seriously. That's how I'm the only one who could teach him the ropes. Thank you for being here, my friend. Joker J says, love all around now. Let's see. Let's get down to business. Where's the master of ceremonies? Master of ceremonies. Carlito, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here tonight. We have, let's see who else is in here. Busy chat. Slugging16, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here tonight as well. Matt Planet, how are you? We got Derek in the house. Yeah, I know. I was eating. Sorry, guys. That was my first bite of the day, literally. Matt Planner, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Actually, the box, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being here tonight. We got Harold in the house. I remember the the right time. How are you, my friend? Welcome. He says, Fab is DoorDash. No, I didn't eat all day. I was eating something. Door dashing. Can you imagine? My food's getting cold. Yeah, I literally. So we ordered Ben's kosher deli, and so I got a hot dog, I got a burger, and I got fries and some what's the other thing? Split pea soup, and all I had was the hot dog in a rush because I was like late already. The Thor, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here tonight. We got Gaki's Toys in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Rudy, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being here tonight. Rudy with the Resident Evil. I see you, Rudy. I see you. Not many know about that stuff. That's why I was like, no way, Rudy with the old school. So, guys, as you know, there's not much to talk about. So I'm gonna go over a few things that I noticed are happening. Actually, let me see if I could find it real quickly before I start so I could put it up. So like I told you guys, I was making the video for this figure right here real quickly. Let me show you guys so you guys know what I'm talking about. And just like I said in the video, I'm telling you right now, there is not one person who is going to dislike this figure. I am telling you guys right now. Whoever's getting this, once you get this in hand, it's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind 100%. One thing I am noticing though, I'm going to tell you right now. Let me get this off real quickly because I noticed one thing and I want to see if you guys know about this. So I noticed that the blue and gray Batman is actually, I don't think it's a DX19, although it could be. I think it's the one before. They use that suit from the Batman. I'm trying to find the what do you call it? Which MMS or DX it is. Here it is. I think it's not the DX19. Does anybody know which one? Somebody tell me in the chat if you know which Batman was before the DX19, the DX12. Thank you on Carter Reviews. So DX12. All right, so DX12, and I'm gonna see because I have a feeling that they use this instead of the DX19, but I could be wrong. Let me tell you right now. Yeah, I think they might have used the DX19 for that figure, DX12 for the figure instead of the DX19. I just have a feeling. I don't know what it is about it, but I have a feeling that that's what they used. It feels like it's a slightly thinner figure than the DX19, even though I had them side by side and everything. I'm now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like they definitely used the DX12 body instead of the DX19. I swapped the heads though. I did the DX19 head sculpt on that body. Works great. It looks amazing. So that's why I'm like, maybe not. But it didn't feel as like thick for some reason. I don't know. Maybe just me. Let me see what you guys are saying real quickly. Hold on, let me pull this back up. MB Dyson, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being here tonight. I'm just playing talk about Janet. Oh no, I didn't hear about that. What happened? Tell me. Tell me. I didn't hear about. I don't follow. Obviously, I don't follow statues, but let me know what that was about. But I am going to get into. I don't know if you guys saw a video Jezing put out about you guys saying you guys are going to buy a product and back out last minute. You non-collecting people. You non-collecting people. Unreal. I'm not a person. I'm not a person. Oh my god, you guys. Yes, the DX12. That's what it was. So I think that they use the DX12. Believe it or not, the helmet, the cowl on the head sculpt cowl, the cowled head sculpt on the DX19 looks bigger than the cowl on this figure. So I'm pretty sure they use the smaller head sculpt for that one. But the head sculpt looks great. The crouch piece is bigger on the DX19, smaller than not. That I of course you do, pervert. Tuli, my friend, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for being here tonight. We have let's see. I've been working out. Hit that like button, guys, if you don't mind. I appreciate it. There's 21 of you guys in here. Don't forget to hit that like button. So, like I was saying, guys, number one, the figure, as soon as you open that box, that gray just hits you like, wow. It looks like, you know what it looks like? Do you guys know that new different type of gray color that's being used for cars? BMWs have them. I don't know the name of the paint, but it looks like it's wet. It's like a completely different type of paint, but it looks wet. Well, this is what that looks like. It looks gorgeous. I don't know if you guys remember. I told you guys about the black undersuit. It doesn't even matter. When I said, oh, it looks too black, it pops, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. It looks incredible. It looks really good to the point where you don't even like it. It's not a thing. It doesn't affect the way the figure looks. Amazing. Let me see. I'm trying to pull up something real quickly. Let me see if I could find it so I could put it up for you guys. Let's see. No, I can't find it. No, of course not. No, can't find it. But anyway, so like I said, you guys are not going to be like, oh, this doesn't look good. This is ugly. It's the variant. The fact that, we're getting this type of variant, beautiful. Obviously, it's not going to be like the blue and gray Ben Affleck Batman, right? Not the same tones, not the same colors, but this works and it works very well. Now, the bats are very cheap quality, very, very crappy, very, very cheap, flimsy plastic things. They come with these like holes that are pre-cut, so it only fits one way. Let me tell you something. So what I did was, and you'll see in the video, what I did was I put the inserts one this way and then the other one I flipped it. So one fit perfectly. One set of bats fit perfectly. The other set didn't. And so I was having trouble with it. Then I realized I put the stuff upside down. So that's why it wasn't working. Now it's working fine. But you guys will see me fussing around with it in the video. Let me see. Bob says, "Does the blue and gray Batman look smaller than the DX19?" I think it's a that's what I'm saying. It doesn't look smaller because they're the same exact height. Just the body, though, the body of the DX19 to me feels a little bit thicker than this figure. That's what I'm saying. They might have used the DX12, but maybe not. Maybe it's just me. But I have, I put them together next to each other in the video. You guys will be able to, tell. But for some reason, I feel like the DX19 is just a little bit beefier. Um, someone in China has been selling counterfeit. Oh, Statues J&D Studios is the latest victim. Apparently, they were making recasts from the original. Oh, wow. Maybe the new company that's making them is premium. ah, yeah. The belt is just your regular stuff. The belt is from probably the DX19 or the DX12, whatever. But that's nothing new. But the paint application, the gauntlets, everything that's color wise, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I knew this was going to be gorgeous, and oh my god, you have no idea. What I'm telling you guys is nothing to what you're going to see when it's in your hand. You're going to be like, wow. The cape should have been blue. Yeah, that is true. That is true. To match it, that is one thing that it's it should have been blue. But again, I feel like they try to make this their own thing, their own variant, their own. But I feel like the blue would have been nice. But again, because it's not that Ben Affleck figure with the blue cape, that's why I feel like it works. They weren't trying to copy that look. Still not a fan. Yeah, well, when you're not a collector, you know what I mean? Like I always say, when you don't really collect, it's very simple to not like anything. It's very simple to just say, "Oh, I'm not a fan." "Oh, this is ugly." Oh, because then what? Then you don't collect like usual. But when you're a collector, you'll buy things to see. You'll buy just to buy, to hoard, to be a hoarder, right? You'll buy just to hoard, and you'll eventually find the figure that you do like, because you buy just to buy. But a non-collector will always complain about things that they don't know about, things that they don't own, things that they will never own, things that they will never have in hand to say, wow, this is really good. So what do? I'm not a fan because I don't collect, because I'll never collect because I'm not a collector. Thank you for that comment, my friend. ah! Lucha with the non-collecting skills. MB Dyson says, most of us already decided not to get it either. Oh, exactly. A lot of people decided not to get it due to the fact that, it's the paint and this and that. Fine. You will be missing out on an amazing piece. Just remember this when the ones who are going to buy start posting their stuff. You're going to see all the articulation, the worst. The legs don't even move past like 5 degrees. Like it's bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just barely moving, but you don't need it to be a Spider-Man figure. So it works perfectly fine, but the legs don't move at all. Like barely anything. Those bats are from the, yep, exactly. So they're reused from the Morbius. They're repainted from the Morbius. I think the Morbius ones are going to be black and these are like grayish, I think, or the other way around. I think these are black. The other ones are grayish. But I think that the ones from Morbius have more detail on them than these. These are just plain, whatever color they painted them, they're just that color. There's no, there's nothing else on them. Should have been begin suit, or yes, it should have been a more standard one-piece Batman suit. That would have been, great. But that's why we have that Ben Affleck suit to give us that look, which is why I feel like they used this body specifically, this outfit specifically, because it's going to be different, And now having it in hand, let me tell you guys, it's worth it. 100%. It looks incredible. The only thing missing is a head sculpt. And I have pictures of it with the DX19 head sculpt on, and it looks beautiful. I may actually pick up a second head sculpt just for that look. Math Fabs, you just like just like the crotch. Imagine. You just like the nuts. I like the blue. Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. The collector. Look at you. Where have you been? Wait. This This uh appearance, this appearance, and this comment deserves. Let's see what you deserve. Let's see what you deserve. I know what you deserve. You deserve this. Welcome. Nice to see you back with the collecting channels. Oh man. Welcome, my friend. Nice to see you. Taking a break from the lies. Bruce said, good to hear that it looks better. Oh, it's gorgeous. Just from Photoshop, didn't think. Oh my god, it's gorgeous, guys. I'm telling you. That's why, like now, things that I see in like promo pictures or blogger pictures, I don't even. It doesn't phase me anymore until I have it in hand. Like I'll say what I see, but I'm not gonna be like, oh well, it looks ugly, so I'm not gonna get it. Nope, never again. Never again. If there's something about the figure that I don't like in general, then I'll decide not to get it, but not from pictures. A picture will never deter me from not getting a figure ever. MB Dyson says, I don't like this suit, so I never would have got. Yeah, well, that's the thing. You'll have reasons to not get it, right? Which is fine. There's no, it's not like everybody needs to be forced to get this. But the ones who are getting this will love it, and the ones who didn't get it for whatever reason, you don't like the suit, so you're not missing out on anything. But people who said we're not getting it due to the paint, big mistake. Big mistake. Fast winning. Yeah. See? So that's what happens, Luis. If I were like you and said I wasn't a fan, what would I have in my collection? 10 Fisons just like you. So you have to be a fan of something, we know you're a fan of Fison. We know you're a fan of Barbie. So we know you collect that. We know you're a Barbie Fison collector. But Hot Toys, you have to be a fan, Luis! Rudy says the bats are going to look better. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Even though they look really good with this figure too. They look really, really good with the figure as well. That whole base. I ended up using the entire base. You guys know I don't use these bulky bases. I had to use the whole thing because it's so nice. The what do you call it? The what's that called? The bat light. Not so much. It just blah. But the combination of everything looks beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's really unreal. Bro. See what happens? He needs to be a fan. Babo, tell him. Tell him. I have to choose between Wonder Woman. That's another problem. A lot of people couldn't get both. Let me tell you something. It's painful. It's painful when you're in that situation because of the fact that it's a great, great, great variant figure. It's so good. Like, I can't tell you guys enough how good it is. I wish I could tell you something that you guys would be like, wow, you know what I mean? And I can't. It's just that good in hand. Like, you have to experience it to really understand what I'm trying to say. And I chose Wonder. No, that's a great one too, though. That's a great choice. I feel like if I had the choice, I would have chosen her too. Just, out of value, just out of look, just out of, accessories. Because this doesn't come with much. It comes with his regular head. It comes with the head sculpt. It comes with 3 mouthpieces, so 4 total. So it's 2, 4, 6 hands, 2 on him, the fisted 2, and then the other 4. He comes with the rolling eye system tool. He comes with batarangs, 3 batarangs. He comes with 2 grenades. He comes with the all 3 pistols. So the light up pistol, the one that sticky bomb pistol, and the grappling gun pistol. And that's it. The cape comes separately. The cape is gorgeous. That material feels really good. Yeah, that's literally it. Doesn't come with much, and obviously the diorama base. That's it. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. A batting has to in the bush. Chris, my friend, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Joker just action in the box. You chose what? Yeah, exactly. That's a great choice. I would have chosen the same thing. Even let's say, for example, you're looking at it. you know, resale value wise, right? Let's say you're thinking of the future and oh, this is going to be worth. This will be probably your Wonder Woman will probably be worth more than this Batman. The only thing is that the Batman is a more popular character than a Wonder Woman. So that's where, like, you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like more people are looking for a Batman than a Wonder Woman. But for that Wonder Woman, it's a different world. So you lucked out. Nice to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hopefully I'll see you every time now. And you gave up on the non-collecting channels. At least I can't watch it. Yeah. I'm telling you, you are going to love it. If somebody has a complaint about this figure when they get it in hand, please message me and let me know, because I could easily fix your issue, because I can tell you there's absolutely nothing wrong with the figure. Nothing. I may have missed this, but this is a true collector. But is there a true collector controversy or something? Oh, I don't know. That's just what I say. I always say Lucho doesn't collect, and that's it. I don't know. I don't know if I collect. I don't know who doesn't collect, but I know there is a bunch of YouTube channels that don't collect and claim to be collectors, and they're in a collector community while not collecting. So I don't know if that's a thing, but I just mess with Luis because he doesn't collect. The best figures look good, and I'm telling you. Well, yes, that is true. That is 100% true. There are figures that in any and every angle look amazing. But the problem with this figure is it's the paint application. It's not the figure, right? We've seen this figure in black, perfect. Everybody loved the DX19. So it's not so much about, specifically speaking of this one. This one's not so much about the figure, it's the paint, right? Because you could, do you have a DX19? Do you have any Batman figures with this, from the Dark Knight? They're all the same, right? Obviously, the older ones are shorter in scale, but they're all the same exact outfit. So the problem is not the figure, right? The problem is the paint. So the paint is just, do you like the paint or do you not like the paint? It's just that simple. But Batman is Batman. You know what I mean? It's not going anywhere. The Thor says, that's what you tell her. Looks great. Great idiot. Ah! Oh man. All my Russian brides look better. Their pictures look better than in their pictures. You're insane. Chris, my friend, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for being here tonight. What's going on, my friend? Welcome, welcome. I don't listen to Justin or Fact. I listen. Who's Jesus? Is that your uncle? Is that your Mexican uncle Jesus? Yeah, sounds like it. He probably says, "Hey, Luis, you buy Faison today?" And you say, "Yes, of course, Jesus. Tío Jesus. I buy you Faison today. Yes, Tío Jesus." Lucho! Oh my God, you guys. Pray harder, Luis. Exactly. Exactly. Pray harder, Luis. That is true. That is true. Oh man, you guys are crazy. Send it to me so that I can have it and stop complaining. If if it came with a head sculpt, I probably would have gotten a second one. But I still want the head sculpt, just an extra head sculpt from the DX19 for this figure, just to have it, because like I said, it looks great. And I have to have the neck piece repainted because it's obviously black. So yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know if anybody's talking about, who's a collector and who's not, but I just mess with Luis all the time. Luis has the biggest Barbie 1/6 scale Barbie Faison mix collaboration mix figures that you could possibly find in the community right now. So if you're like Let me find something weird that nobody collects. Feisen Barbie. Let's see who has some. Message Luis. He has a collection. You know, so that's how you have to know who's in the game. Because if you ever need like a Barbie, and they're like, oh, who has a Barbie right now that I need? Luis is your go-to. Who has an extra Feisen, probably sitting there? Probably Luis. He doesn't get one. He gets cases of Feisens, So we'll see, you know. Come on, baby. You need to get in. Come on, baby. You need to get it in hand before you decide. That is true. Well, that's not true. For you to want to get it, it's something that should appeal to you because of the fact that it's different. Um, if something doesn't appeal to you in pictures, it'll never appeal to you. Period. You know what I mean? It just won't. So same with me. Like there are figures that it doesn't matter how great they look. If it's not something that is appealing to me, why am I going to get it? You know what I mean? So there's nothing wrong with with you not having a reason, for why you don't want it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's your money. If you want to save that money, save your money. The thing is, what I'm saying is, when you have it in hand, there's nothing that you're not gonna like. Is my point. You know what I mean? And again, if you chose to not get it because of the color, big mistake. Because again, it hits different when you have it, when you're staring at it in your hand. These pictures don't do any justice. Again, could be lighting, could be whatever it is. It's not the same as holding it in hand. Obviously, you get figures because of pictures, right? When you see figures in promo pictures, when you see, the Mount Hot Toys page, website, whatever, they appeal to you, so therefore you buy them without obviously having them in hand, right? You buy because you don't have them in hand. You buy them because they were appealing to you through pictures. But if something's not appealing to you through pictures, it'll never be appealing to you, period. Unless, obviously, you say, you know what? I don't like this, but I'm going to try it anyway. Let me just buy it. If I don't like it, I'll resell it. Plenty of people do that as well. If they don't like something, they'll resell it. What's the problem? But at least they try the product and they find out in hand whether they like it or not. You can dislike anything in pictures, right? Anybody can. But that's the difference. Doesn't mean that you have to get everything in hand to decide. No, that's ridiculous. That's that's not even logical to do. But some pieces, I think, deserve a break. Tio Jesus. Oh my god, you guys. You can get those neck forms. Yes, those things are awesome. Those things are awesome. Yeah, but he's not gonna make me a blue one like that to match that color. You know what I mean? So I have to get one. Tragedy Tales, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Tragedy in the house. I saw you got the Moon Man today. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm actually uploading the video now. And you guys are gonna love the figure. Whoever's getting the figure is gonna love it. Just remember this. You're gonna like it. If you order it, you're gonna like it. Like a lot. Truly. Truly. No shame in my game, and I make things unique and one of and one of fights in life. See, this guy, no shame in the Barbie game. See, that's why people like this are needed in the community, because he'll turn a Barbie into a 1/6 scale Feisen Frankenstein. Barbie's hype mean is we need Malibu Lohan. Malibu Lohan. If you don't like her IG pics, you definitely won't like her OnlyFans. Exactly. Exactly. That's so funny. It's true. So yeah, guys, I'm telling you, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous piece. Another thing that they did, that they pointed out, which I hadn't noticed. I never really liked the way that the capes, these capes, the Dark Knight capes, fit on these suits, and they finally were able to figure out a way to shove it all the way inside the suit where you don't even see it. And I'm telling you, look at that. Like, you really got to shove it in there. And it looks great. It looks really great. Mine you'll still see like a kind of flush with the plastic. Mine's not all the way in like that, but you're able to do that now. So really, really cool. that we could do that now, because those clips are always sticking out somehow, right? I still, and now seeing this, I still gotta go mess with mine, because mine are flush, but you still see some of the plastic. But yeah, guys, um, like I said, I feel like it's a smaller body, the DX12. But again, I could be, and I have the DX12. I should have pulled it out when I was making the video, and I just said, you know what? Because I feel like this is just a reused DX19. I was like, I don't think they're gonna go back that far, to reuse that body. So that's why I didn't even bother. But now, I was like, maybe. But look at that, just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous figures all around. Gorgeous figures, gorgeous figure all around. The cape, I really love the cape, guys. I'm not gonna stop telling you guys that the cape feels really nice. Feels like a silk. The drape is gorgeous. The DX19 cape is a little bit thicker. Obviously, it's black, but a little bit thicker than this material. This one's gray and a little bit thinner, which is really nice. They stole that cape clip design from OT. Oh, did they? I didn't know that. I had no idea. What is OT Customs? I don't know what that is. See, it comes with this gun, which I didn't use. He at least should have came with, but again, it's a celebration piece, so they try not to give you much with them, except Wonder Woman. They give you everything with her. But this one came with this, with this gun, which is a sticky bomb gun. He came with, as you can see, the what do you call it? The batarangs. Comes with 3 batarangs. Comes with the sonar gun. He comes with what else? Let me see. Here's a sonar again. He comes with the grappling as well. Let me see if they give. There it is. The grappling gun. This cocks back a little bit. Like it's got like a spring there. So if you cock it back, you'll feel like the what do you call it? The tension there. Um, what else? Look at that. Really, 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 really nice. Look how beautiful that cape looks. Really, really clean. But again, guys, you don't understand how this. See, these are all black. I feel like the Morbius are going to be grayish. But I'm telling you guys, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I can't tell you guys enough. It's got its good spots. Glad. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Odie is one. Odie. Odie is one of the Bama. Oh, see, I didn't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Hot Toys just copy. Oh, it could be. I mean, if that were the case, I don't know how stuff like that works in China or Hong Kong, but I feel like somebody would have gotten sued already. But then again, who knows? I don't know how that works over there, but it doesn't mean that they didn't steal that. The idea is just, wouldn't it be like creepy or like scary to like, what if they sue me? I don't know. Maybe they stole it, maybe they didn't, but I don't know who that person is at all. Send me on Carter, send me his page or some pictures so I could see who it is. Look at that, guys. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So again, stay tuned for the video. You guys are gonna love it. And I'm gonna pull this video that I told you guys just came up. So this is a video of something that happened. It was happening now. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button, please, if you don't mind. I appreciate it. So this is happening. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So I don't know if you guys saw this, but so here's a video that he put out. It says here 9 hours ago, right? I was listening to it a little bit. So apparently, it looks like he may, as of right now, it's not definite. He's going to give it a couple months, but apparently, you collectors out there who love Jazz Inc. and are constantly in the group asking for products that you're never planning on buying is finally affecting his numbers now, which obviously makes sense. There was somebody who posted a very, very good comment. I don't know. Uncarded, I don't know if you remember, you send it to me. I tried looking in our chat, I couldn't find it. But somebody, so apparently Yost had mentioned that this was going to be an issue if people. Oh, here it is. I think it's this one. Let me see. Uh, I think no, it's not. I can't find it. But anyway, on Carter, if you have it, please let me have it if you don't mind. So anyway, so the whole point is this. Um, apparently when he takes the poll and he asks, "Hey guys, we're thinking of doing this. Who's interested?" And everybody goes, "Me, me, 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 me." But when it comes time to pay, everybody disappears, right? So that's what's happening. It's been happening for many years in the community. A lot of people have a big mouth when it comes to, pretending that they're going to buy things, acting like they're collectors, pretending that they have all this money, and Jazz Inc. is a different world. You guys know that I've purchased the Vulture, the BVS Deluxe, the Justice League Batmobile with the BVS package, or the BVS with the Justice League package. I have the 1966 as well. So I know their product, right? I own their product. They're not cheap, money wise. I feel like they're cheap quality wise. It's not, to me, it's not worth that money, what they charge for these things at all, which is why I tell you guys all the time that I stopped completely. It has nothing to do with him as a person, has nothing to do with the company as a whole. It's just their product, to me, are not worth what he charges for them. So that's why I'm out. But the thing is this, there's a lot of guys in the community that, like all these things. They would love to have these things in their collection, right? Oh, who wouldn't like a Jedi Starfighter? Who wouldn't like a Batwing? Who wouldn't like, it's great. But what happens is they get carried away in their heads with, oh yeah, I would love that in my collection. The problem is, yeah, everybody would love it. Are you going to pay for it? That's a problem. Hold on, let me see what you guys are saying real quickly. Uh, Figure looks great, but just seeing your pics, that figure would have been even more. Yeah, well, you could have turned that figure into so many different tones of everything. Different, green, red, just like they did the dark Arkham figures, the Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight, all those VGM line Batman. They're all different, colors, and they all look amazing. You got the gold one, you got the red one, you got Beyond, you got um what's the other one? You got Arkham Asylum, I think it was the first one, Arkham City, one of those two. What else? You have the oh no, that's a different one. Yeah, so all the different colors are, they're just make them that much nicer, So that's what makes them cool. Chris says, are those the same bats from? Yep, 100%. Just repainted different color. Only say exactly. So they need a certain amount, and they only got apparently a third of the numbers that they needed. But the point of it is this. Like I tell you guys all the time, it's cool to be in the hobby. It's cool, to feel part of something. The problem is, why are you affecting people's businesses knowing that you're not going to buy this stuff, right? Why are you pretending to be, someone that you're clearly not? Because if you're in the groups, especially specifically this group, saying that you are going to buy something and then you leave the poor guy hanging, and I don't mean poor guy like, oh, we'll feel bad for him. No, I mean, as a business person, that's horrible, because you get excited for all these things and, oh yeah, 200 people say, yeah, hell yeah. And then it's like, well, we only got 30. It's like, what the hell is this? So why do that? Why are you, why are you guys doing this? If you can't afford it, be an outsider. You can still be in the groups, you can still follow everything, you can still look at everything, but why are you, you know, pretending that you're going to be paying for something that you have no business, buying to begin with? That happens a lot. It happens a lot with not just him, but a lot of different stuff. Oh yeah, make this. Hot Toys all the time. People telling Hot Toys what to make constantly for years. Oh, why don't you do this? Those people are the first ones who will never buy a thing. Hot Toys will come out and make them what they want, And what is the excuse? Oh, it's too expensive. I'm not buying that. And they ask for it. This happens all the time. It's been happening for years. It's crazy. If you can't be in the game, you can still be, you can still watch from the outside. You don't have to pretend that like you're balls deep in this hobby that you really don't need to be in if you can't afford it. There's nothing wrong with not being able to afford something. If it's something that you really, really want, guess what? You'll do whatever it takes for you to get it, for you to acquire it, for you to achieve it. Doesn't matter what it is. If you really want it that bad, you'll get it. So it's not about not having the funds. It's not about, oh, well, I don't want to feel like I'm poor. I don't want to feel like like I don't have any money. I don't want to feel like I have I don't want to feel like I'm less than, all these things could go through somebody's head, right? Which again, that's all personal stuff. That's none of my business. Whatever you go through your head, and in your head, that's your problem. That has nothing to do with anybody. But what I'm saying is, now you're affecting somebody because you're delusional. You're pretending that, just to be a cool kid. Oh, I'm cool. Yeah, add me to the list, and then time to pay up. Oh well, you know what? So why do that? Like I said, I hope, let me see if Uncarded will send it to me, because wait. Uh Hold on, no, that's not. Yeah, no, he didn't send it to me. But somebody explained a very, very good explanation on why he didn't get into whatever project Yost was talking about. And I'm gonna find it because it's on their website. Um, and it's a very, very good explanation. Yost was talking about how people couldn't, um, or people were not, what do you call it? We're not paying for the deposit, or we're not interested in paying for the deposit. And let me tell you something. The explanation that he gave was perfect. He was talking about how, you know, things look in picture one way, and then when he gets them in hand, it's another world. He was talking about how no, that's not it. He was talking about how it's very it's very iffy for him to just jump in and decide on these things when what do you call it, when they look, how, because of how they look at pictures, and then when you get them in hand, again, he's speaking from experience, like I have. I only mentioned what I've experienced. That's 1966. I got was trash, 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 trash. I will always say it. He tried to give me a new one. I had to wait another like 2 months for it. I was like, absolutely not. I was like, just, he gave me $150 partial deposit, which again, it was nothing to the amount of damage that it has, but it is what it is. I'd rather just be done with it and never have to look back than have to constantly be around, oh, where's my thing? And where, so that was my way of getting out of it. This was somebody pretty much saying that they hope that they could put this, R2 into the vehicle. I don't know if that's going to happen, but let me see if I could find that because that was a very, very good point that the guy was making. So pretty much saying, that it's not easy to just jump into these things because of the fact that the quality's not there, and you're spending all this money when the quality's not there. And I wish I would have saved it for you guys so you understand what I mean, because that's what I've been saying to you guys. The stuff that he makes is not worth all that money. The reason why he's still alive, period, is because there is a market for these vehicles that nobody's making. He's focusing on vehicles and vehicles only, right? So who else is focusing on only vehicles? Nobody, right? So that's where he's got a whole market there. The problem is, number one, his price point, and number two, his quality. For me, people love his stuff, fine. For me, I don't like it. I think they're very expensive for what they are. Again, owning them in hand, having pieces in hand, I know what it is. I don't like it, so that's why I stopped. And that's all you can do. You can either buy or not buy. I don't sit there complaining about their stuff at all. I've told you guys my experiences with them, and that's it. It is what it is. And I will always tell you the experiences that I've had with them. because it's not, it's not a lie, it's all true. I never, I don't try to put him down as a company because he's the nicest man. He tries his best to accommodate and fix every problem. As you guys know, he's very into the community. But it's still a business at the end of the day, and it's a very expensive, you know, product that he makes all the time. So to me, it's not worth it one bit. And again, if you have a licensed company like Hot Toys and you have this, you know, I'm going to say third party, even though it's licensed, but this is not anywhere near a Hot Toys company is, right? You can't compare. And people say, people can say, I don't think anybody throws this around, but people can say, well, they're licensed too. I can tell you it's not the same. I can tell you right now that licensing that they got, I don't know what that licensing means to them, but they don't treat that license like Hot Toys does by any means whatsoever. And I can say that with confidence because I have the Justice League BVS Batmobile that was, pre-licensed. That is, very cheap, but it's still very, very nice. And then we have the licensed 1966 Batmobile that should have never left the warehouse the way it did to be shipped to a customer, paying, license price. And apparently, according to him, because I placed the order when I placed it, it was pre-licensed in price, whatever. But it came out like it was pre-licensed anyway because it looks like crap. So, so it's not worth it at all by any means. But he makes cool things. He makes cool things, cool vehicles that are appealing to the community, or appealing to collectors. It's appealing to people who may not, buy a lot of figures, have the money to put out for these vehicles. Maybe somebody that only focuses on strictly Star Wars. Why not? Which is, if you're buying his Star Wars vehicles, you're obviously, collecting Star Wars. So it works when he does a good job, or he comes out with a good product, a popular product, something that a lot of people want. It works, it works for him. And that's why I feel like there's no reason for him to ever, be out of business or get out of the hobby, because he serves a purpose in the hobby 100%. It's just he needs to figure out. I don't know. You could get a vehicle from Hot Toys 900. Again, I know mass production, I know all that stuff, but $800, and then from him, 12, 13, 14, whatever. Like, why? And I get it. He's not making as many. It's not. I get all that, but for that quality, if you're not making as many, your quality should be way better than Hot Toys, because you should have more focus on less volume, right? So that's my complaint. I don't know how they do what they do, but it's just, to me, it blows my mind how that works, because it doesn't make sense to me, But I wish, let me see if he sent it to me. I wish I could find that comment, because I'm telling you guys, it was so spot on. And I was like, I've been telling you guys this forever, and you guys never listen to me. Let me see if I can find this. I hope I can find it. Because it's very important for you guys to read that. Let's see. Come on. Give me 1 second, guys. Don't you dare leave. Don't you dare. Anybody who leaves is going to get blocked. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Come on. Come on. No, I don't think I can find it. I don't think I can find it. I thought I had it in my conversations, but I don't. Annoying. Oh, wait. Baba just gave me some info. No. All right. I'll find it. But anyway, because I had it in a, what do you call it? In a, oh, wait. I got it. Guys. Guys, I found it. You guys are gonna, so pay attention to what he says, because I've been telling you this forever, since I had my 1966 issue with Jazz Inc. And you're gonna see that what I was saying the entire time was 100% true, but I want you guys to see it from somebody else, because you need to understand that It's multiple people. It's not just me, and you could take it as, oh, you're a hater, this and that, but I don't need to hate on anybody. I don't need to hate on, on a company at that. But let me catch up with you guys real quickly before I show you guys the post. Um, let me see real quickly to make sure I transfer it. All right, let's see. Okay, so my 60, yeah, no, and I'm not gonna say that all of them came out like that, by no means. Mine was one of them. That's why he was willing to replace it, which is fine. There's nothing, but it should have. My point is, something that's licensed should have never left the warehouse that way. And if it did leave the warehouse that way, your response should have been, let me ship you one out immediately. But it was like, oh, can you wait another 2 months? I'm good. I had already waited. Like I was supposed to get mine, I think September. Mine came in like November. So I was already like, you know what? It is what it is. Flaky. Yeah, no, it's true. And they'll affect your business. Like if you were him, that's why it's annoying. If you were Yost, you would be heated too. You'd be like, yo, what the hell? And the thing is, he hasn't done anything. He hasn't put out any money for any projects. He hasn't put out, anything for any sketches or rendering or anything. He hasn't. But can you imagine if he did? And I'm putting myself in his shoes as a business owner. Not like he's, making good product. None of that. I'm just as a business owner. How much, that would suck. Eric, my friend, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for being here. OT is supposed to. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just saw it. You sent it to me. Thank you. Your tabs. I know I got like a billion there. I'm sorry. That's why I don't forget where I saved the stuff. Wait for Hot Toys. Oh, always and forever. The end. 60 orders at $2,000 and yeah, exactly. Yep. This guy, exactly. See, 60 orders at $2,000 ain't enough to hit production for this small family. Exactly. So think about it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not defending him. I'm not saying that what it does is, okay, by any means, no. But as a business owner, it sucks and it's stressful to have to deal with these flaky people. It's annoying. It's very annoying. I believe that he took a poll on Mafia's live stream, and everyone's saying that they wanted to. And hey, there you go. So, well, that makes sense because if you try to do that in the middle of a stream, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get everybody, hell yeah! But then when it comes time to pay up, where are they now? Well, okay, so that's the problem. Just buy within your means. I could give exactly. Well, there's a lot of competition, right? I don't know why anybody would compete with anybody else regarding collectibles, but there is a lot of competition. There are people who feel like they need to compete with other people. Why? I have no idea. That is if it was if you're buying Funkos, you were buying 6-inch figures, no problem. But to be competing with somebody regarding these figures, $300 and up, it's not logical. It's not smart, but it happens. It happens all day long. 112, 110 is big enough for most vehicles. They just get too big. Yep. Absolutely. Carlito, I think collectors got sticker shock when they saw what he's. Well, that's the thing. Anybody who is in that group to begin with already knows his pricing, period. So I don't think it was shock. I think that's the community. The community wants to sound like they want to buy everything. And when he says, oh, you guys are interested in the Jedi Starfighter? Absolutely. Who isn't? Everybody is. I am too. But I'm not spending $2,000 on that. It's not worth it. Not only not worth it to me, it's not worth it, period. It's just not. It's not. It's plastic. I don't even know what to use it, but it's not. I can tell you it's not. So that's why I don't understand why people need to. Oh yeah, I'll get it. You probably don't even have room or space for this. What are you talking about? You'll get it. So it happens very often. I think collectors are getting wise to just. Yep, absolutely. And wait till I get into the post because I got the post. That's why I said don't leave, guys, because I have it. Reality, exactly. Exactly. 100%. Carlito's 100% right. And I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about in a second. He's a small company margin or something. If you can't afford things, cool. Ever. Yeah, well, that's the thing. But, you know, he's very expensive and the quality's not there. So anybody who said, I'm in, when he said, oh, anybody said, oh, I'm in, without knowing the price, but you know who he is, that's your fault because you know how expensive he is. I ordered the 22 late because it seems like early batches have a lot of issues. Well, mine was a later batch and it had the worst issues. So I don't think that matters. I don't think that matters at all. But yeah, you never know with them. You never know. And that's scary, especially like you would think, oh, license. Now they really, they really care about the quality check. And yeah, okay. Nobody wants the first batch from Jazz Inc. if given a chance. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was a thing. Well, I never get them first anyway. So the proof is in the pudding. If a company struggles to find orders, it's not for nothing. Yeah, no, absolutely, 100%. If they were making really good product and really good quality stuff and at a decent price, believe me, he would be making a ton of money. Because again, he's very deep in the community. He's very vocal with his people. He's very vocal about his work. He tells you stage by stage by stage of the project. So he's very, very good. He's doing everything right except the product, Faz, buy me Jazz Inc. Text buy me Jazz Inc. What do you want from Jazz Inc? You want the company? I'll buy you the company. How much do you think he'll sell it for? Oh my god. Yeah, shout out to for you guys who didn't hear me when I gave him a shout out last time. He's the only reason, this guy right here. See, this William Cody guy. He's the only reason why I'm getting my Wonder Woman, my rooted Wonder Woman. He's the only reason why I'm getting my rooted Joker, because I didn't, obviously you guys know that I didn't get them on Sideshow. So thank you, my friend. Thank you for hooking me up. And this is for you.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. And he just found, so the reason why he's telling me this, because I need a new computer. This one's already crapping out on me. So I asked him for some. I always go to him for computer stuff. So he always helps me with that stuff. So I that's why he says that. But he charges me. It's never free. He charges me premium prices. Mass production and all that stuff is the stuff. Exactly. He needs to consult with Ramen Toy to figure out where he can cut. Oh, what the hell's Ramen Toy? I don't even know what that is. There's no way MSRP isn't double then. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, guys, we're getting there. I'm almost caught up with you guys, and then you guys could see the message. Uncarded reviews. Anthony Wagstaff, how are you? Welcome. Any news on TW? Not that I've heard. I haven't heard anything at all. Nothing. If they're still alive, I have no idea. If they're gone, I have no idea. I still get their emails though. But yeah, no, I don't know anything at all. I wish you could take me on board. Get some free figures. Tell you guys, make sure you pay for the figure up front when you pre-order. Full price, pay up front. Oh, man. Hot Toys had the DeLorean issues even at the LO. But nobody has ever said that Hot Toys was perfect. You know what I mean? I sure as hell never said Hot Toys was perfect. Hot Toys is another company like every other company. The difference between a company like Hot Toys and a company like Jazz Inc. is experience. It's years of experience, right? Again, Hot Toys, I've never said, and you guys could go back as far as as you can regarding anything that I've ever posted. Hot Toys is the best company, will always be the best company due to the fact that they've been around forever. One of the only figures that has been around for for this long. Are they perfect? Absolutely not by a long shot. I will say it again so you guys can hear me say it one more time. They are not perfect. They are the best. They will be the best until somebody else comes along and takes their spot. They will make mistakes. We've gotten, a lot of quality, check issues over the years. I know I have. I don't know how long you've been around, but I have for many, many years. Not often, but I have. I never really had to send anything back to Sideshow until within the past like 2 years, to be honest, since I've been collecting. But that's the thing, things are going to happen. Things are going, but when you're a smaller company like Jazz Inc., and this is my point regarding what's the other one? In art and stuff like that. When you're a company starting off, your job is to make sure that those figures are perfect. I don't care if you're licensed, I don't care if you're unlicensed. Your job as a company making these figures is to make sure that they're perfect or as close to perfect as possible. Errors are going to happen. Things are going to happen. Flaws are going to happen. Defects are going to happen. That's just life. Not everything's going to be 100% perfect. It's impossible. Exactly what you just said. Hot Toys, we've gotten plenty of issues with Hot Toys. They're still the best, They're still the best. They will always be the best until somebody comes along with more experience and starts giving us better product that is perfect every single time, which hasn't happened yet. Nobody has done that yet. I'm yet to see that from it because it's unrealistic to expect perfection from, anything. Even cars, okay? Cars, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, they have issues, and they're supposed to be the best sports cars in the world, and they have issues. You still got to bring them to the shop. You still got to have recalls on them. It's life. But Hot Toys is king and will always be king until that day comes. That's my point. 1-6 Star Wars Pimpazoid. Welcome. I understand. I don't understand why you didn't give him a chance to fix it. So you just decided to keep it and complain. No, so here's the thing. I had waited for mine. I was already fed up with the previous vehicle with the Justice League Batmobile BVS Justice League Deluxe vehicle. I felt that the quality was crap to compared to how much I paid. So like I said, I don't sit here complaining. I'm just telling you, a little bit of background story to what I'm about to tell you guys now. I'm sorry that you think I'm complaining. If I were complaining, I would have grabbed this thing and threw it away. But it is what it is. I could easily sell it. It is what it is. But no, I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you guys so you understand. And I didn't give him a chance because, like I said, he was already I felt like I was already waiting too long for it. It was supposed to ship a certain day, and mine apparently fell like months later. And then I was like, all right, whatever. And then when it was supposed to ship, it didn't. It shipped like another 2 weeks after that. And it was just, I just wanted my thing, and I didn't want to wait another 2 months for a replacement. I was just like, I just want to be done. And before I even got that vehicle, I had already mentally prepared myself to never buy anything from them again, from just bad experiences before. With the Batmobile, I didn't think it was worth the money, so I said, you know what, this is not for me. But I don't know why you're saying I'm not complaining about it. I don't ever really talk about it unless obviously the company comes up, his name comes up, and that's it. You don't hear me talking about this stuff unless his name comes up. So thank you for that comment. Smash that like button, guys. Please don't forget. I appreciate it. So we got ready to a birthday party. Oh man, I got the Justice Mobile and wasn't a good experience. There you go. Hopefully his products improve. I feel like you hit the nail on the head. He's doing everything exactly. It's very simple, So like I said, you could take it as me complaining, which I'm not. It's just the fact, right? I'm telling you what happened. It's a fact. It's not a complaint. And so. Exactly. It's the quality. It's all about the quality. It's 100% all about quality. He's doing everything perfectly, being involved in the community. If Hot Toys was doing what he does, Hot Toys would be a completely different world of company. But because Hot Toys doesn't need to, to kiss collectors' asses or to be involved with the community as much as other companies feel like they need to be, That's why Hot Toys doesn't care. Hot Toys will listen to something that, even they know. Like, for example, when they change a head sculpt, they know that it's like, man, like we kind of like messed up on it. Let's see if they say something. And then when people get vocal about it, that's when they go, all right, we know that we messed it up. Let's change it. But they're not out there asking for polls and taking polls and asking people, hey, would you like us to make this? Or because what's going to happen? Everybody's going to say yes. And who's going to buy? Nobody. That's why they don't bother with the community. That's why Hot Toys, that's why I feel like people are just easily hating on Hot Toys because of that, because they're not about the community in that sense of like, yeah, we need to, come and associate with the collectors and go on streams. They don't need to do that. They're established. They're the best. They know they're the king of this hobby. So why do they need to kiss anybody's ass? They don't. But they still have to make an impression on people who are buying their products, which is why they do what they do when they change a figure, or they modify a figure, or they fix a head sculpt, but whatever it is, they do it to let us know that at the end of the day, they're here for us, just not balls deep like other companies are. It's that simple. Guillermo, how are you, my friend? Welcome. He says, hey, Fab, did you have a review of your Jazzing Batmobile to see? I did, of the 66. I don't remember. I don't think I did a BVS Deluxe, but I did the 66. I tell you guys everything that's wrong with the vehicle. This guy, any new on TW. Ferrari's the worst. Maranello's the second worst. Yeah, can you imagine? Yeah, they still have issues. It's not, you're not looking, we're not looking for perfection. We're looking for the best, and Hot Toys is the best. Who makes the most stuff? Hot Toys. Who makes the most frequent stuff? Hot Toys. Who has the most licenses? Hot Toys. Who makes the best head sculpts? Hot Toys. So who are we comparing them to? That's my point. So here we go, guys. You guys ready? You guys ready for some action? Here we go. So this is a comment that somebody made in the group, in the Jazz Inc. group. So I'm going to read you guys what was said so you guys understand what I mean. Here you go. So here's Jazz Inc. Matthew Griggs, I guess, says, just ordered Anakin Starfighter. How many people actually followed through with their pledge and ordered? Jazz Inc. dioramas. A little over a third of the people who said they would actually follow through. This might become a problem. We are powered by collectors, so that works both ways. And we might have to cancel it if this one isn't powered by the collector. So powered by the collectors, aka means what? That it was your idea, and now you need to pay for the idea that you agreed to pay for when he asked if you like this product or not. It's that simple. That's what this means, right? People said yes, and then they backed out and said no, like true non-collectors, right? Definitely related to Lucho, 100%, definitely cousins or something. Now, here is somebody's response to this, which is, again, for those who watch me, for those who've listened to me in the past about Jazz Inc., will know that I've said this in the past, exactly the same thing. Now, pay attention. Here we go. So we have cost is way too much. Oh my God, I've never said that. Especially with trying to pay off Batman 89. I'm also reluctant about the shipping cost and the shipping method. I have bought 3 items already, and every item has had shipping damage, especially Millennium Falcon and Emperor Throne Room. Okay, so he's also experienced with the product. So it's not like he just bought one and he's angry. It's not like he just didn't buy anything and he's just talking out of his ass like a lot of people tend to do in the community. No, he's purchased, and this is what he's telling you. Again, he's not complaining. He's telling you what he experienced, right? You could take it as a complaint because you didn't go through it. But me telling you, me going through something is not a complaint. It's an experience. I'm telling you my experience, right? He's telling you his experience. The throne was damaged, though, bad. It says do bad, right? The throne was damaged, do bad, that 2 screws were loose. I don't know what that meant, but I guess 2 screws were loose. Yes, I know it's minor damage and a easy fix, but for the price the product and the shipping box should be in good condition, which, that right there with the shipping, things happen in shipping. You can't really, help that. But as the shipper, he should make sure that his product, with the styrofoam and all that stuff is, super packed in perfectly fine. But again, what happens with shipping, you can't really help, you can't really control. So I leave that alone. Now, the styrofoam on the Falcon was broken into several areas where it was scratched on the outside. I'm waiting to see how the 89 Batmobile arrives before another pre-order for me. Your craftsmanship on all the products I've purchased have been superior by far. That's a compliment, but that's a lie. You and your crew does a wonderful job. I don't know about that. I'm proud to have them. I'm just hesitant with the Starfighter. Keep up the great work, Yost. So there you go. Have I lied to you guys about anything? Have I said anything that hasn't been true? Have I said anything just out of, anger for the company, Jazz Inc.? Never. I don't do that. I don't ever bash anybody. I will point out their stuff, absolutely. But I will never just, without purpose, just start bashing a company just because it's fun. That's not fun. Why would you want anybody to go out of business? Why would you want anybody, especially that company? Jazz Inc. is very big with, family, family, family. Obviously, he's employing family members there. He's paying family members there. I don't know if this is a full-time job, but even if it's not, right? Why would you want anybody to be out of business? Why would you want anybody to go through something like that? I would never wish that on anybody. But it doesn't mean that me being involved in something and being a customer of this, that I'm not going to, point out things and keep my mouth shut. I would never. Because what I say could help somebody in the future, prevent them from spending all this money on something that's going to be crappy. It'll make you, maybe it won't stop you from spending, but guess what? It'll get you doing more research and thinking about it more and looking for more pictures and more information on what you're about to, buy or spend your money on. So that's why I do what I do and say what I say. If you don't like what I say, you don't have to like what I say, but I'm not lying to you, and I'm not lying to you because I have proof that I have the product in hand. It's not like I'm just, speculating or making things up because of whatever. No, I would never do that. I will speculate on things that are not out yet, like everybody else. But when they're in hand, I will tell you what I'm experiencing in hand. It's that simple, So as you can see, that guy was 100% spot on. The quality is not there. It's just not. It's just not. Very expensive. So what's the point? What are we buying? If the quality is crap but everything is expensive, why am I spending my money? For what? That's what I'm saying. Who talks you in Hot Toys funding? Powered by the collective means we need your yep. In order to make this absolutely absolutely. He said in the video that he needs those $100 right away. That deposit, $100 deposit that you roll in. He needs that money. He says he doesn't need it this time for whatever reason, but he would love that $100. He said it. So, if Yost wants to sell volume, the volume he's looking to, he needs to find a way. Absolutely. Otherwise, with the current 100% correct. You are 100% correct. This is way too expensive for the market right now. Like always, people will always buy, just obviously not as many as you would want them to buy, but you got your first 60 orders. You're probably going to get more. If you start pushing, collectors, which some people do need that little push. But very expensive. Again, too expensive for what they are. And it's not going to be, you're not selling a $200, $300, $400 figure, it's just thousands of dollars. So, you whoever wants to play that game, go play that game, but it's not easy, tell you that. All that on top of the main issue. Exactly. 100. No, you're 100%. You're not wrong about anything you just said. And people need to understand that. People need to understand that, you're in this hobby that's not cheap. A lot of people are in this hobby just in the background, just looking and watching because they know it's not an easy hobby to be in. It's not a cheap hobby to be in. Then you got your people who have some figures and think they're professionals, and they think that they know everything about everything, and they're very vocal in the groups, and they know it all. They started 2 years ago. They started 3 years ago. The COVID collectors, and they're experts. 3 years in, they're experts. They know everything about everything. They know, they that's just what it is. And so that's why it doesn't look too feasible right now with those prices. And it's something like this could have worked pre-pandemic, like it was, right? Nobody was really complaining about those prices. But now everything, with the economy and everything, like Carlito said, it's a different world right now. So he can't really be complaining about that, because the economy is a different world right now. But he doesn't, he's not going to sit there and say, oh, well, nobody's going to buy. He's going to try to push people, which is what he's supposed to do as a business. You push people with a commercial. There's your video. Guys, by the way, powered by collectors. That's his slogan right there. Even though he makes very clear that, this is not a slogan. This is not a commercial pitch. That's exactly what it is. We're powered by collectors. What does that say? Oh, I'm a collector. I got to power this project. It's a sales pitch. That's what it is. It's a business. He could say family all he wants, but it's a business. At the end of the day, it's a business. He's making money. He's making a product. It's a business. It's that simple. He's like HasLab with everything he does. Each item needs a person. Oh, okay. See, I didn't really know that about it. I know before he did. I know that for a fact that he did. He always required a ton of money up front to start projects, and to be able to pay, some of these people like ahead of time to just start off the project. That I remember. But with this video, he mentioned that he didn't need it for this specific job. So I don't know what's happening. But yeah, you're 100% right about that. Carlito, there are quality issues, but I got lucky. They were insignificant. Yeah, no, there always are. And again, nothing should be perfect, but there's got to be a certain amount of issues that you're willing to allow to not, leave the warehouse if they're there, they're present. So it's just crazy. But I told you guys, I will always tell you the truth, and I will most likely be 100% right, because it's very obvious, and some people may not like to hear the truth. They may love the company and may say, oh, what are you talking about? Why are you saying that? I'm saying it because it's true. I'm saying it because I have the proof. I'm saying it because I'm not the only one saying it, and even when I said all those things, I don't remember anybody complaining about their 66, but it happened to me. Right. So I'm not going to, oh, well, it happened to anybody else. I can't say anything because it didn't, it only happened to me. So I got to keep my mouth shut. Absolutely not. And then look, this started happening. This comment came out, and I didn't even, let that happen. So it's just, what I tell you guys is just for you to be aware, for you to, to pay attention, for you to wake up, not fall for scams, not fall for these things, not fall for these sales pitches, not fall for these, really expensive products that are not worth the money. And another thing is, I forget who I was talking to about this. I think it was on Carter Reviews, actually. If think about this. So Yost was mentioning that they only got 60 orders and that was it, right? Why would it hurt them? And I know the answer to this question. I'm just, being hypothetical. Why would it hurt them to give the community a limited item? Obviously money, right? We get that. He needs to make as much money as possible. Understandable. I get that. But why would it kill a company, right? Like Jazz Inc. Okay, they got 60 orders. Guess what? That's 60 vehicles. That's it. That's 60 vehicles. Do you know how limited that run would be? And do you know how expensive those vehicles would be after the fact, once they're all out and shipped and everybody's got them? Do you know how rare that's going to be? Do you know how much money they're going to be worth because of the fact that they're so rare? But God forbid, even now they're rare. You know what I mean? Even now, like with the full-blown batches of BVS, Deluxe, the 66, those batches are, they're still going up in value, right? Because they're still limited. But what is the, why not make if they only got 60 orders, leave it at 60. That's it. guess what? Those people who wanted those 60 are going to be lucky because that $2,000 vehicle is going to go up for 4,000 because it's only 60 made. You know what I mean? So I think about stuff like that. Why does it kill them to give the community a product that's going to increase in value exponentially that way? It like hurts them. It kills them to do that for us. Why? I mean, again, I just said it's money. They want as much money. They don't want to make 60 when they can make, 200, right? So I get it, but that's what I think about. It's like, just give us something limited to where, if we were to sell it, make some money on it. You're clearly making your money, so why can't we at the same time? That's my perfect world, you know. Bobby says he should sell some cheaper stuff to exactly. Yep. But if you make stuff cheaper, man, if paying full price, you're already getting that quality. Can you imagine making them cheaper? What are we gonna get? Like glue it yourself? Hey guys, this is new from our new glued edition. I listen to you, and sometimes I ignore. Oh my god. SJC, how are you? Welcome. So quiet in the background. My 66 SD physiology lines aren't the best. I love it, but quality. Yep, same exact thing. I got the orange peel on mine. I got a bunch of stuff. Even my flame came like chipped, and like I didn't make a big deal out of it. And I sent him a picture and I said, "Hey, could you ship me one of these?" Because it came like chipped, and like he read the message and he like never responded. So I was like, I got my answer. So things like that. Like, actually, let me show you guys. Do I have it? Yeah, let me show you guys so you guys know what I'm talking about. Hey, where is it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Found it. So this is how it came out of the box, and I didn't know. So this is the flame effect. Let me focus real quick. So cracked. See that crack? So that came like that. And I said, hey, can you say there's one here and then right there. So two cracks. So I said, hey, can you send me hold on. Can you send me a replacement for this flame that it's broken? And he read the message, like I said, and never responded. So that was my response. And that was it. So I never bothered him again. And that was it. So, if I was complaining, I would have told you guys that too. I never told you guys that before. Because it doesn't matter, I don't complain about things. It is what it is. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do by complaining? You know what I mean? What is complaining gonna do for me? Fix it? No. So that's why I don't complain about anything. I don't complain about anything. It is what it is. If I don't like it, I'll do something about it, Khalid, yep, not perfect, but the best today for me. Margins are too small, production costs are high. If they can't hit minimum order, well, that's the thing, exactly. So they got to figure something out. They got to modify whatever operation they got going on. They got to do something that works for them, because obviously it's a problem. If they require a certain amount of people and they're not doing it, then guess what? Either a lot of projects are not going to get made, or he's got to push people into jumping into the project. Included edition DX. Grooted. No way. Oh my god. It worked before you broke. Yeah, no, I'm telling you. That's right. When I told them, look at the broken. Wherever you see white, it's broken. There's one here also. There's a crack here. There's a crack down there. Yeah, no, it was not good. It was not good. But again, It is what it is. He said he didn't even say no. He just didn't answer. So, he figured I don't need to go out of my way for you since you're not taking the replacement. So that was that. It's glued, not rooted. Wanted to say huge thanks trying to get me. Oh, that was you. That was you. I felt so bad because when you messaged me, we were literally on our way home already. And I told Mike, I was like, "Oh, Mike, someone just messaged me. They wanted something from NECA." I said, "We have to get it tomorrow." So when we came in Saturday, we walked around and then I said, "Where's NECA?" And then when we went, they had to sign up. So I don't know if it sold out on Thursday or Saturday, but it was already sold out. I apologize for that, my friend. But next year, if you see something, we decide to go, obviously, message me either that Thursday or the Wednesday before, or whenever you find out if they have anything, and let me know ahead of time. Because I don't mind, I wasn't going to mind picking it up for you if I could. It's just they sold out. What do you say? I tried the other groups. No one even replied. Just the effort alone. Let me know. You're a stand-up guy in our. No, like I said, I helped somebody. The guy Eric Rubio. Also, I sent him his shirt. He wanted a shirt from there. I sent it to him. And guys, can you imagine? He still didn't do me a favor. He had the like I told you guys, he had the Spider-Man, the D23 Spider-Man, and I told him, I said, well, I'll trade you for it. This guy wanted die-cast pieces for this thing. I was like, you know what? I was like, don't worry about it. It is what it is. So even after me helping him and doing him the favor and getting him that exclusive shirt from New York Comic Con, he still didn't bother helping me out. So that's how people are. I'm not that person. If I'm somewhere and you need something that obviously you're never gonna be able to get on your own, and I'm already there, it's not gonna kill me to do somebody a favor. But people are like that. People are so selfish. It's insane. It's insane. It'll kill somebody to do somebody else a favor. I can't be that person. I'm not that person. And I didn't even know that was you. You never really messaged me on Instagram or anything like that. So I had no idea. You messaged me. You said, hey, I said, no problem. I'm already there. So what's the issue? But yeah, he didn't even bother helping me. I don't, and that's the thing. I don't ask people for anything and I don't expect anything from people for that reason, because it's all disappointments anyway. But I don't carry myself like that. If you need something from me and I can help you, I will always help you. I'm just a helpful person. But expecting people to be the same as you, it's impossible. And it'll disappoint you more than anything. That's why I don't do that. Just because of the price tag, I would be crazy, right? Crazy. And look, and this thing, so I don't know if you guys see this. So this piece is the magnet, right? So this is the magnet. This is supposed to be glued to the back of the like the exhaust, right? As you can see, it doesn't stick. And so it was off. That's why I couldn't find it. But yeah, so it's crazy, right? Too fragile. It should be more. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, their quality is not good. Again, you don't have to take it from me. Buy their stuff. Buy it yourself, and then you experience it yourself in hand. And then you say, oh, no, he's wrong. This is great. Or, oh, he's right. That's the only way you could do it. You don't have to take what I say into, as reality. Just try it yourself. Gambit, my friend, where have you been? Are you? Look at you. I think last time I saw you was 2017, I believe. Welcome back. Nice to see you. Peyton, my friend, how are you? Welcome. JB, how are you? Thank you for being here. Just pre-ordered. Yes, he's out, guys. JB collection in the house. So Toys Deathstroke is out. And I don't know if you guys remember that there was a company called, oh my God, what was it, the company called? The one that made the Nightmare Batman and the Nightmare Flashpoint. So Flashpoint is also making two different Deathstrokes. One like the one So Toy made, and then one for specifically the Nightmare Batman scene. So one comes with the helmet, one comes without the helmet. I am ordering the Flashpoint Nightmare one, but the So Toys one could be used for the, either BVS. What was it? The end of BVS, the end of Batman versus Superman, when he was talking to what's his name, Lex Luthor. So I may get the social toy, and the social toy ones is going to be better than the Flashpoint one, but the Flashpoint one is really nice too. Those figures are nice. The Flashpoint ones. Thank you for being here, my friend. They got to pay their rent in that. Yeah, did you see that place? They got a whole building. So you guys better start ordering. If prices go up, don't be complaining. You gotta pay that rent. Oh my god. SJC asked Luis. Oh, never mind. Yeah. No, Luis is all about the community, though. Just don't ask him for anything for the community, but he's all about the community. You know, if you need something from Luis, ask him because he's for the community, but he won't do anything for you because he's not about the community while being for the community, but he doesn't help the community with anything, you know? So he's a true collector. He's a true veteran too. I can use a toaster. I can use a toaster, he said. Will Hot Toys make another? I don't think so. I don't think so because they would have already. I think they would have teased one already. They only made that VGM one from the video game, which is a great figure. I don't know if you guys saw that head sculpt, that third-party head sculpt that they made. Gorgeous, fits so well with that figure. But I don't think Hot Toys is making. I would be completely shocked if they came out with a Nightmare Deathstroke. I would love one though, but I don't think so. I don't think so 100%. Fab, would you want third-party Lex Luthor from BVS? I have one from BVS. I have the prison one, the one that he's bald in prison, and then somebody actually made a custom and they put a wig on him and they put a suit on him. I was like, oh man, but yeah, I have that one. It's like $99 on eBay, a couple of years ago or last year or whatever. It's a good figure too. It goes well with the whole. He's got a jumpsuit on. He's bald, and I gave him the kryptonite from the BVS Batman, that little kryptonite thing that he comes with. So I give him that. So yeah, guys. We did it. We did it. What's today? Today's Tuesday. Yeah, so we'll be back. I'll be back on Saturday, probably with Mike as well. Luis will probably be on, most likely, if he's not doing with his boyfriend and stuff. So we'll see what happens with that. Like I said, I'm uploading the video now for the Batman guys, so it'll be up tomorrow. I'm going to set it for 8 p.m. as well, too. Also, thank you guys for those who always come to see the premieres. I never did premieres before. I didn't even know what a premiere was. I was always just putting out the videos regularly. And then I said, you know what? Let me try this premiere button here. And then it brought me down to scheduling. And I was like, oh, wow. So that's why all this stuff is happening now. I didn't know. There's a lot of things that I don't understand about YouTube or know about YouTube. Like, for example, like when your video, is over, there are people who put a second of their videos to be followed up next. I don't even know how to do that, but I've seen it. So I don't, when it comes to that stuff, I'm not really good at, but hopefully eventually over time I'll get better and better and better. And obviously with your guys' help and stuff, because I do get you guys give me tricks and tips and helpful what do you call it, ideas from my stuff. So I always appreciate you guys, and as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.